Welcome to my first question and answer video. Sorry, it's gonna be different lighting because the computer shut down, previously edited, got the previous video got deleted, so sorry about that. Anyways, enjoy. Favorite NHL teams? Well, I mainly support the Penguins, but I also support the Blackhawks. What's the plot for your new book? Well, at the time of that, the Anon asked me this question on Tumblr. I was writing a story called "A Dream That's Impossible." Basically, it's obviously about a female hockey player, but it kind of starts off with her saying that she didn't care that they won. You don't actually know what it is, but then she says it starts off when she went to a Vancouver Canucks hockey camp back in 2011. And then basically just from there you go throughout her whole journey of what happened before she won that thing she mentioned in the beginning, and then later on at the end you find out what it is. And yeah, I really do not want to reveal too much, but ever since then I've been writing new stories. Like, I've written about 2 new books since this question was asked, which is about 2 months ago. So yeah, that was the one they were probably asking about. Okay, so this question is from Henrik Kings from Tumblr. Favorite hockey players and why? Okay, that's kind of a difficult question, but whenever someone asks me this, first thing that comes to mind is Sidney Crosby. Not because his cousin is married to my cousin. Well, that's a bonus. But the real reason I like him is just, I don't know, I just like watching him play and his skill, like, especially since he got drafted at a really young age, and then becoming the youngest captain to hoist the Stanley Cup. And I don't know, and then especially after that break where he was gone for 10 months after 2 concussions, like, oh, it was a stressful time that I had. But I guess my top players would have to be Crosby and Malcolm. Yeah, those two. Question 5. This is from You Just Got Luongoed on Tumblr. Top 5 goalies. Okay, it's gonna be slightly difficult. In no particular order: Corey Schneider, Martin Brodeur, Carey Price, Henrik Lundqvist, I still cannot pronounce his last name, and Marc-Andre Fleury. From Spider Crosby 1887. I get what those numbers mean. What or who got you into hockey? Well, I guess people would say because I'm Canadian, they'll say, "Oh, you go into it." Actually, when I was younger, like, I was watching this old family videos with my dad, just like about 2 weeks ago, and there's this video of me holding a hockey stick, but I'm holding it the wrong way. So I've kind of known sports since a very young age, but I didn't like start actually watching or supporting teams until 2004. I was 6 years old, so I was 6 years old when I actually started getting into the game. Because I remember when Mario Lemieux was still playing for the Penguins, and I didn't like. So I was still young, so I didn't really understand about trading or retirement. So when this is like because I remember him as the captain, and when Crosby became captain, I was kind of like, what happened to Mario? Like, where did he go? Like, what did they do with him? He's a good player. Like, why would you want to get rid of him? But then, I was still young, so yeah. As for playing hockey, I kind of actually wasn't until 2012 to 2013 season did I was like watching some games and I don't know, something just clicked in my mind, and all of a sudden I was like, I want to play the sport. I do not want to just watch it, support a team, but I actually want to play the sport. Took my glasses off because I didn't really need it. Anyways, question 6 is from an anonymous on Tumblr. I'm getting a lot of these lately. Um, what music do you listen to? Okay, yeah. If you like know me, actually, no one knew what kind of music I used to listen to when I was younger. But my cousin and I, we used to listen to the same music I listened to Fall Out Boy, My Chemical Romance, basically all those kind of rock band kind of people. And then the only kind of boy bands I listened to back then was Westlife and Backstreet Boys. But then I grew from rock into pop, and I started listening to like Justin Bieber, One Direction, and all those, mainstream people, I guess is what you can call them. And it wasn't until this year that my friend Sarah, she started introducing me to kind of, like, I've heard of these people, it's just I never listened to them. So like now, I'm really like addicted to Teen Idol by Marina and the Diamonds, and also 5 Seconds of Summer. Like I cannot stop, like I cannot, like really, I cannot stop listening to Heartbreak Girl, Out of My Limit, Unpredictable, and Beside You. It's the only ones I got on my phone. Those 4 songs from 5 Seconds of Summer are the songs I've been listening to on repeat on my iPod, I mean on my phone. Actually, I've got like 700 songs on my iPod, and then I only listen to about 100 of them. And no, I actually only listen to about 50. I don't even know half of the songs I have on my iPod. It's unbelievable. But I also listen to, oh god, I also listen to The Wanted, which I luckily saw. I saw them live last year in 20th September. Big Time Rush, obviously One Direction, and what else? But I'm just kind of scrolling through. Oh, Secondhand Serenade, and all my songs are mainly on my iPod, but that's currently charging, so I can't tell you all the other songs I listen to. Oh, Demi Lovato, I listened to her too, and I saw her live earlier this year. But besides that, yeah, I've kind of started listening to Fall Out Boy again this year, and now, yeah, I've got a weird kind of music taste. Oh, Hey Ho Hey by the Lumineers, I'm also into that song, and yeah, I got a wide range of music taste, so I can't really specify what kind of music I listen to. Alright, this is my first and only Twitter question I got for this video. It's from @MarilynBrady19. I know that what that 19 means, and I saw your Twitter icon, and I understand. Her question is, tell us all about your hockey experience. I keep getting questions about this, like I got 4 other questions, or 3 other questions are similar to this one. So her one is, tell us all about your hockey experience, and there's, hey, how's your hockey journey, and how's your hockey career going? So basically, let me just tell you something. In the beginning of summer, I met Chris, which is a friend of mine from Canada, and he lives in, obviously, Canada. So we started talking over summer, and basically his blog, his blog is about him wanting to become a successful goalie, because he plays hockey too, but he plays goalie. And his description is basically saying, posting about my journey, and then we started talking, and when we started talking over the summer, and I was telling him how I want to start playing, and but I can't because I haven't skated in 5 years or 6, and I don't have my own skates, nor do I have any equipment, or I live in a country where I live in a tropical country, so not many ice rinks, and the closest ice rink is about an hour's drive depending on the traffic. But then there's gonna be a new ice rink being built near my school, so I'm good about that. And then so I started posting it, and I started realizing that I found progress. So thank you, Chris, for that. And then I bought my own skates, the Reebok SC87 14K pump skates. Best skates I got. Well, they're the only skates I got, but I'll probably do a video about reviewing the skates, because I'm going to do that. So I started skating for 5 days, 2 hours every day, non-stop, and I was power skating for 2 hours. My speed on the ice is about 43 kilometers per hour. Not sure if you consider that fast, but that's just after 2 days of free skating after not skating for 5 years. So then, prior to this, my mom had agreed to let me take ice hockey lessons. But then that happened, and after that, I came back here, after summer holiday, and I don't know, it's just kind of progressed from there. Like I said, obviously, for those who play hockey, will understand what I'm saying. It's a really tough sport. Obviously, you gotta withstand the force of people crashing into you. And then, also, I had to work out more, so I've been working out every single day since I came back from summer, which was about a month or two ago. So that's 2 months worth of working out. And then, yeah, that's my hockey career, and then that's the beginning. That's only the beginning. But now, like, I've been contacting a coach for a team here. Like, I'm surprised they even have teams. They got 7 teams here. And he gladly took me in, so I'm actually part of the team now, but I haven't started playing, which sucks. I'm actually excited, but I haven't done all my protective gear because school's been in the way, so I can't go to Canada, which is like about a day's worth of traveling for me. But my mom said that once all the stress from my school's over, we can head over to Canada and get my gear. And as for other hockey experiences, hate talking about this game because it brings back so much bad memories. But 2 years ago, in 2011, I attended a Canucks game. I can't remember who they were against, but I remember it was Canucks because they were in Vancouver. And then the reason I don't like talking about this is because I get reminded of Rick Rippin, who was number 37. Had to shoot this one separately because previous recorded one was lagging. So continuing on from talking about the Vancouver Canucks game, I get reminded of Rick Rippin, as I previously mentioned, because he committed suicide in August something. I really don't like getting reminded of that because I'm not sure if others have experienced it. Like, you watch a player's last NHL game before they passed away, and I feel fortunate enough that I was able to watch him play before that happened. So yeah. Besides that, another hockey experience, I guess, is I watched the Vancouver Giants once, but I can't remember when. That's it. Okay. I would like to see a Penguins game or a Blackhawks game. Worst case scenario, Penguins plus Blackhawks, because then I cannot decide who I'm going to support. Well, actually, I can. If Penguins and Blackhawks play against each other, most likely I'll choose Penguins. Yeah. Besides that, I don't think I have any other hockey experience. Oh, besides being in the same room with Sidney Crosby without knowing. Because his cousin is married to my cousin. Probably would have been there at the wedding, which kind of sucks. So yeah, but I don't have anything else. I guess that's it. Anyway, that concludes the end of my first Q&A. I like doing these, so I would actually like to make another one, and hopefully get more questions. So that's the end, I guess. I'm actually not sure if I'm gonna keep making YouTube videos, because it's funny how I start my YouTube channel with the Q&A. And I actually would like to start making YouTube videos, but I probably won't make much now because of school. So yeah, if you'd like, you can subscribe depending where it is, either down below or up there. I think it's down below. Like to comment, whatever you want, really. Anyways, thank you very much, and oh yeah, shoutouts. What about the shoutouts? I promised shoutouts. I can't forget. Okay, for people who sent me questions on Tumblr, shout out to Henry Kings, You Just Got Luongo, and Spider Crosby 1887, and to @MarilynBrady19 on Twitter. Thank you for all that, and bye.